Hello guys, what is up? It is me, Shady, and welcome back to another episode of my OC.TC Project Aries commentary series deal. And yeah, it's been a while since I've done one, so I thought I'd post another one up. So yeah, I'm gonna jump right into it. We got two games. We got the first game here is Avalon Funland, and the second one is what's the second one? I believe it is Race for Wool 2 is the second one. We'll find out sooner or later, but anyways, I got some topics for today, and we're going to start off, and the first one I'm going to talk about is PvP faction servers. Now, I may have kind of talked briefly about this before, but my overall view on PvP faction servers are just terrible. I'm not going to bash any in particular, but I feel like they're what they used to be. They're not like how they are anymore. The idea is good, however, the people who run the server just run it for the wrong reasons. Almost every faction server you will find, it advertises very heavily on the fact of donations, and almost to the fact where the server is there strictly for donations, which I don't think should be the point of a Minecraft server, really. Like maybe in certain instances it could be, but it's kind of ridiculous, I think, and it's kind of ridiculous, I think, for people to donate for something like that. Like, I saw a picture on Reddit the other day, because I keep myself up to date with the Minecraft subreddit, and there was a picture of a donation board from a server. I'm not sure what one it is, but it basically was ridiculous donations, like donate $5 and get 10 sets of OP Diamond Armor Protection 10, and I don't really get the point of that, or why people would even continue playing on a server if anyone even had the choice of having that. But personally, I wouldn't donate. I wouldn't donate because that would just be ridiculous. There'd be no challenge to it. A faction server is supposed to have a challenge. Like, you're supposed to. It's kind of like a warfare type thing. You gotta defend your base, and you gotta raid other people's bases. But when you have full sets of Protection 10 armor that you can't even obtain regularly in the game, I don't see the point of even playing on it. And you'll find that with almost every possible server out there, that they will prioritize a donator over a regular member, just based on the fact that they donated. Another thing that I hate about faction servers is the spawn. Now, I'm pretty certain that we've all been on a faction server now or then, or whenever. At some time we've been on a faction server, probably. I can almost guarantee you any existing faction server, probably a good 200 blocks around the whole spawn, that, like, usually the spawn is protected, a whole 200 blocks around it, there's probably a 95% chance that it's been completely blown up, it's been, like, burned, raided, everything, like, it's basically a wasteland. Like, it's quite ridiculous if you look at it. Like, it's literally, you have to, it's a challenge to get out of the spawn, because the area is covered in lava and it's blown to shit. But I guess that's part of the whole thing. It's like an unprotected area. It's just kind of ridiculous that people do that. And another thing, a ton of people agree with me on this one, is that let's say you're a new player, okay? So you log on, and usually they give you some sort of starting kit type thing. So it's usually just consists of stone pickaxe, stone axe, stone shovel, stone sword, and like a set of leather armor and a compass. Maybe that's basically it. So really, you're in no position to fight anyone, unless you're not in a position to fight someone else that has better gear than you, which is pretty obvious. But for some reason, and I don't know why. Maybe it's because I don't play on faction servers, I don't understand it fully, but I don't see why people in full diamond armor and diamond enchanted swords and the donators with their frickin' protection 2000 sharpness 7 billion swords sitting directly in the PvP zone, because usually the spawn is a non-PvP zone. They literally circle around the edge of it, and the point where it's PvP and non-PvP, to the point where you literally can't get out of the spawn, because they will just hit you once with their sword and you will be gone. You'll die like 20 times because the protection or their sharpness on their sword is like ridiculous. So I don't get what the point of that is. What are they really in that much need of a full set of leather armor and stone swords? Because if they have this diamond stuff, then I highly doubt that they need leather armor or something like that. So I don't get the point. The only thing I can think of is that usually there's like MCMMO or something similar to that, where you get experience or points or whatever you want to call it from killing. However, I don't. Usually it comes the higher the level you kill, the more points you get. So if someone's level 1 or 0, you're gonna get no points. So I really don't see the point of that. Another thing that's pretty ridiculous is the shops. Now, again, with MCMMO, when you say you dig 100 dirt blocks, you get $5 of game money or whatever. However, at the shop, you can literally buy stacks of obsidian for like $2, and I can't grasp my head around that. Literally, a block that takes 12 or 13 seconds to mine. It takes 12 or 13 seconds to mine, pretty much, with the diamond pickaxe. And you can literally buy enough obsidian to complete an entire castle, literally by digging like 10 stacks of sand or something and just getting money that way. So I don't see like I don't see the fun in that, to literally have a base completely surrounded in obsidian to the point where you can't blow it up with TNT, and usually you can't even break the walls unless you're on a certain level. So say your faction level is level 20 and the other faction that you're trying to raid is level 21, half the time you can't even raid them unless you're level 21 or 20 or higher or something, because it's like it doesn't let you for some god-known reason. Which I don't get that either. Like I don't see the point of that, because what are, like, I can see if no one from the faction's online and some level 1 player comes on and just decides to mine through the obsidian, but if I don't know, it's hard to explain, but how do you ever advance your level if someone's higher level than you? Like, I don't understand that. But anyways, that's pretty much it for my faction rants. I don't play on faction servers anymore. I don't like them. I prefer just straight up vanilla, or even like semi-vanilla. I don't know if you guys have heard of that, but it's basically a vanilla feel, but it has some certain kind of plugin aspects to it, and I used to play that quite a bit. Like there'll be player shops or county stuff like that. That keeps it somewhat vanilla, but it adds to the game. That's basically what I play. No factions for me though, so yeah. So yeah, now basically I was just gonna talk about something, but I completely forget what it is right now that I'm thinking of it. So I'm gonna come up with something on the spot and talk about my new editing sort of thing. I'm trying a new thing because usually my editing has been the same. I just drag clips in, put a couple fade to blacks in certain areas and the intro, and I'm done. However, I feel like people, you have a very, very short time to capture viewers. So basically, if you can't show you make quality videos in probably the first 10 seconds, they're just gonna skip your video and watch something else. So I feel like by me putting up a new intro and maybe some music into my videos, and even the little my skin face you see in the top, in the bottom left, even that adds to the video. I think it adds a different kind of more professional look to it, and that's what I'm going for. So I'm still trying to experiment with the background music. Premiere isn't the best for that kind of stuff. I have to, if I want to like have a certain audio clip. That was a bullshit kill, by the way. Now I'm just looking at it. I was inside the protected zone by far. Yeah, but basically Premiere, if you want to have a certain, like I want to have the music loud during the intro and then kind of fade into a lower volume so that you can hear my voice more during the actual, like the game like this here. However, it's not very easy to do that. There's no quick, easy button. You have to cut parts of the video and or not video, the audio, and drag and drop and change stuff, and it's pretty hard. But I feel like if I grasp the concept of it early, later on when I do have the viewers, or I get into a position where I can start making more viewers, then it will definitely help me in the long run. Because I think there's a certain point of in YouTube where you get noticed, and it's really hard. It's hard to explain too, but when you have 500,000 subscribers, and then you have, and then someone has 50 subscribers, like say I have 50, and someone has 500,000. Basically, they are going to gain far. If you were to literally post the exact same stuff, they will get more viewers just because of the fact that they have more subscribers already. So you kind of need to get into this zone of subscribers, kind of in between 100 and 1,000, kind of. In between there is kind of where you need to get noticed, and you need to have active subscribers. But that's basically it. This game is over. It was kind of a short game because I joined the game, but hope you guys enjoyed this. I'm going to start putting some of these out more often, but thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys later.